Welcome back, viewers, to another video on the channel. I'm here at Bishop's DIY Auto Repair. Today we're working on the 2001 Chevy S10 with the 4-cylinder motor in it. We're going to be replacing the blower motor. It's been making a really bad squealing noise. But hey, before we start jumping into replacing this blower motor, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the bell notification so you never miss another one of my repair videos again. And also give this video a like. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and might help someone else come across this video in the future. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to get done to get this blower motor out. Alrighty guys, first and foremost, make sure you disconnect the battery and pull it out of there. So that way we can, so we don't short anything out while disconnecting these plugs over here. And then 2, we're going to need it out because we're going to need to move all this out a little bit to give us enough room to pull that out. Okay, so under the fender we have this clip here. So we're going to need to get a little screwdriver like this, just a little flathead, a little purple piece. We need to go ahead and pull this all the way out. Might be a little stubborn, but just go and pull it out. Okay, and then you have a button up here. So right there, go and push that in. And then pull it off. Next we have one under it. Just has a little pull tab, so just go and pull that up. Go and pull that out. Okay. And make sure you pull this one off of the blower motor. You've also got this hose over here. Just go and pull that off. It leads up into the blower motor under here. Okay, so next we need to go ahead and loosen the ECU on top of the coolant reservoir. So to do that we have a bolt there, a bolt there, and a bolt here. So let's go ahead and get those removed. Those are also going to be 10 millimeters, and the battery cables are going to be 9 millimeters. Okay, and there's also a hose down here going into the coolant reservoir. We're going to need to go ahead and remove that. Just go ahead and wiggle it off. Maybe turn it a little bit. Work it off of there, just like that. Now we can access this bolt over here. Okay, and next we're going to need to remove this bolt going into the coolant reservoir and bolt it to the frame. We're also going to need to remove, there's a bolt back here under the ECU, right down in there. And then you've also got one down over here, over by the blower motor. Let's go and get those removed. Alrighty, so now we need to just go ahead and lift it off of the studs and move your ECU out of the way. Get the back end up first, and then get the other one, and I'll just slide right forward. Alrighty, and next now we've got a few bolts around the side here. Looks like there's about 6 of them. So let's go ahead and get those removed. I believe those are going to be 5 millimeters. Okay, let's go ahead and get these bolts removed. Alrighty, so the stud for back here that goes up through the fender and goes into this for the nut actually has to come out for that to slide out, and it is located right down in here. I had to take a screwdriver and go ahead and pry on it, kind of twist it and pop it out of there, because it has these little grooves in it where it clips into the metal and the plastic to hold it in place while you put the nut on and bolting that back down. So thought I'd let you know. Alright, and now here's our old blower motor. That thing is filthy, and it doesn't even spin. Look at that. So that's junk. Okay, now we're going to go and take our new one and go and weasel it back in. You want to be careful with the plastic. Move things out of the way. Get the wires out of the way to make it a lot easier. I'll slide it right into place. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and put in our bolts. Alrighty guys, we got all the screws in. Let's go and finish putting this back together. And if you're like me and think that this is a built-in bolt holder, it is not. And if you drop one down in that hole, it's very easy to take out. You just take out that bolt and that bolt and lift over this stud, and that comes out. Yeah, I dropped a couple bolts out down there, so I had to get them out. Alrighty guys, almost done. Let's go ahead and finish putting this back into place. Lift it up over and on top of the studs and line them up. Might have to move the ECU out of the way a little bit. Okay, and if you guys remember, we need to go and put the stud back in, so let's go and snap it back into that hole. Okay, go and throw our nut on there. And then go ahead and tighten it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish putting these bolts on to secure this coolant reservoir. Remember, you'll need to move the ECU out of the way so you can access this last bolt. Okay, we're going to go and take a little piece of tissue here. We're going to go and stuff it in there. Going to put our bolt in so we can feed it down and go ahead and tighten that bolt up. Going to get it nice and snug. Last but not least, get this back one in the corner here. Alrighty, now go ahead and tighten down your ECU, line it back up. Grab your socket, and again, these are 10 millimeters. Just go and tighten these up. And the last one. Okay, so you've got this blue connector down here. You gotta clip in. Camera was a little hard while doing it. Then you've got this purple big connector. Goes right into the big connector spot. Gonna snap that on. Then we want to grab our little purple clip here. Go and slide that on. Make sure it clicks to keep it in place. Go and get the blower motor connection. And you can just go and snap that right on in there. Okay, now we're just going to verify everything, make sure everything's connected. Got that. Don't forget your hose down here. You want to make sure that's connected. You'll have to put it on the new one. Just like that. Doesn't need to be very tight. Get it on there. It's just a bent hose. Okay. Now we can go and drop our battery in here. Alright, well, not drop it, but, you know, set it in there. Let's go ahead and hook up our connections here. Go and get your name. Go and tighten that up. For your battery, you may have a rubber thing. This one didn't have the bolt, but we're going to go and set it down in there anyway. Alrighty, last but not least, go ahead and put this on. You may have to go ahead and just kind of wiggle it. Alrighty, viewers, there's how you replace the blower motor in your 2001 Chevy S10 with the 4-cylinder motor. I hope you found this helpful and hopefully easy to do yourself. If it did, go and make sure you leave it down in the comments. And also hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps out the channel. Other than that, let's check out the blower motor and see how it sounds. Alrighty guys, we're in the truck. Let's go and fire it up. Sounding pretty good. Let's go and turn on the blower motor. And as you can hear, no squealing. Works perfectly. No more squealing. Perfect. Alrighty viewers, as you can tell, it sounds perfectly. No whining, no screeching. Fucking awesome. So, other than that, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next repair.